Alright, this is Christopher from Mobile Chaos. I want to do a review of the Logitech Ultrathin Bluetooth Keyboard for the iPad mini. I purchased this keyboard for $67 from Amazon. It's now on sale for $60, so it's a little bit cheaper, and as with all tech products, the price seems to go down with time or whatever. So if you're looking for a deal, just wait a month or 2 months or 3 months after the products get released, and you will be able to find a deal. Like I said, I could have saved $7 if I would have waited a couple weeks to get this keyboard. But anyway, this is the keyboard here. It is a black aluminum. It matches the black aluminum of the iPad mini very well. And you can see here, this is how you open it up. Alright, it has a little hinge on it. Alright, the hinge is magnetic. It sticks to the iPad mini. Not quite the Microsoft Surface Click, but hey, you know, it works. And what you do when you take off your iPad mini, you stick it into this little slot here, and this slot also has a magnet in it, so it kind of holds on to it. Alright, as for the keyboard itself, here you can see the layout. Across the top we have a home button, a lock button, Siri button, search, web, on-screen keyboard, photos, back, play, pause, forward, and volume rockers. Alright, in order to use all those keys, you need to press the function, and then you press the key across the top to get those keys to work. As you can see, caps lock is on the same key as A, tab is on the same key as Q. If you want to use those, like I said, you have to use the option or the function button in order to get those things to work. Alright, as you can see, the keyboard is pretty cramped. All the keys are pretty small. Both the shift keys are pretty small on the side. So if you have big hands, this keyboard might not be the best thing to use. You might want to get, hopefully you have a full-size iPad and you can use the full-size version of this, in which the keys are a little bit bigger. Alright, as you can see, this thing is really thin. Alright, it doesn't increase the bulk of the iPad mini all that much. Over here we have the USB power. We have the USB slot for power. We have the on-off switch, and we have the Bluetooth switch, in which you just press and hold for, I think it's 2 seconds, and then you'll see a little blue light here start blinking, and that lets you know it's ready to pair. Alright, it's pretty easy to pair. You pair it like all of the Bluetooth devices. You search for it or whatever, and then you might have to enter in a passcode, but you probably don't. Alright, so like I said, your iPad mini, you open it up, you stick it there, and now you have your little typing surface. Me personally, I feel as though this size is a little bit too small. I know it matches up with the iPad perfectly, but the iPad mini size is small if you purposely want to take notes with this. If you had a full-size iPad, the full-size version of this Logitech keyboard would be a whole lot better, and I can see using that as a pseudo computer all day if you're a student or you just happen to take notes a whole lot. In this iPad mini size, the keyboard is great. It's made a great construction, but it simply is too small for anyone to use and type a whole lot. As you can see, I put my hands here on the keys. You can see exactly how big the keyboard is. All right. Once it is connected up to like Bluetooth, whatever, say. Everything does work just fine. All your buttons up here work just fine. So you can go back there, hit function, bring up Siri. Alright, you see that works and stuff like that. Alright. The keyboard works just fine. It is a great product for what it is. Just me personally, I just don't see a big use for it, because it's meant for a whole lot of typing, but you can't really do a whole lot of typing on a small footprint like this. Alright. Like I said, I paid $67 for it from Amazon. I'll put the link in the post. It's now only $60, and it's a good quality keyboard. Thanks for watching. This is Christopher from Mobile Chaos.